So right now we are going to have a look at some items that we currently have available for sale. Okay, so first let's just take a look at these jack-o'-lanterns. So these are new, just in this season. So you can see these are a larger sized plastic jack-o'-lantern. Okay. They only come in this one size. So they all have the same design on the face. You've got the triangle eyes and nose and the mouth. So you can see they are hollow on the inside, and they have a plastic carrying handle at the top, which really you could remove if you really wanted to, because these can be used in lots of different ways. So as you can imagine, you might use these for your kids to collect their candy on Halloween night, so they could carry this around, or if they're small enough, you'll be carrying it around. It is kind of large, so you can imagine that it might get pretty heavy depending on how much candy they collect. You might also choose to use these as a decorative item. So for example, you might place these outside, maybe in the front of the house, and you could put some sort of LED light on the inside, just as you would a traditional jack-o'-lantern, but these will be sort of, not as messy, more convenient. I know it is fun to, do the whole pumpkin carving and all that, but maybe if you just don't have time this year, these are a good option as well. And you could also use these inside the house, maybe if you're having a Halloween party, something like that. You could put candy inside for guests, or maybe you could use them for some sort of game. Okay, so these are nice. Let's see what we have next. Okay, so the next thing that I'd like to show you is this spotlight here. So you can see the spotlight is a pretty simple design. It's a small size, so it can be sort of inconspicuous. So it's got the button on the side, and it has 3 settings. One is just on, one is for the timer, and one is the off position. So that would be the timer, and that's off. So maybe I can show you on a wall. Maybe we can just do it right here on the jack-o'-lantern. So let's see here. If I bring this back, you might be able to see. It's got the friendly looking ghosts and the Halloween greeting right here. Happy Halloween. So as you can see, the closer that it is, it's pretty small. But you could pull this back further from whatever wall or surface that you'll be displaying it on. It gets pretty large. You can see on the wall over here to the side, okay, it can really fill up a large sized area. So that's nice. Very simple, very easy decorative items. So you just place it out there, turn it on, and that's it. Okay, so I do like these types of items that are very easy to use. Alright, so how about we look at a few costumes? Okay. Okay, so let's have a look at this one first. Animal themed costumes are always a popular item. Every year we have new animal costumes coming in, and they always sell, and for good reason. So this one here is the teddy bear. This is just one costume. Now I'm calling it a teddy bear, but really it is just a bear. Just a brown bear. And I think that the animal costumes are popular because, number one, they're very easy. Very easy to wear. Very easy to keep it on all night without getting too uncomfortable. You can see it is a onesie style. It's got the nice long legs, very, very soft material. Okay, it's got the long sleeves as well with the kind of tapered cuffs at the end. Very soft, sort of loose fitted, so I'm sure you would likely put a little something on underneath, something light. I might want to size up just a bit. And we see it has the zipper in the front. So very easy to put on, remove, and here is the hood that goes right over top of the head, and on top you've got the bear face, and it just kind of sits at the forehead. You could choose to put on a little makeup if you'd like, but this alone is a great costume. So you can see that the material is pretty thin as well. So depending on the weather, that's when you would decide what you'd like to wear underneath of the onesie. Okay, so this is in the small sized adult. And it's got the cuffs at the ankles as well. Okay, so we do have, like I said, a pretty good variety of different animals to choose from. This is just one of our newer ones. see what we have next. Okay, so here I have what really is just an accessory item, but it kind of is a very important part of a costume if you'd like to be a deer, another animal outfit. But this is really nice. You could just sort of choose whatever you'd like to wear. Maybe just a brown outfit. Anything your little heart desires. And then maybe a little makeup. And put the antlers on and you're good to go. Okay, it's not too complicated. You've got the nice fuzzy ears. It's just a headband. Just pop it right on your head. And you've got the antlers. Okay, and they're nice and sturdy, so they'll stay up. And you got a little bit of brown fur right here. Little added detail. So this is cute. Another simple one. I love simple costumes. Alright, so here we have another simple costume. Another very popular, traditional thing to dress as for Halloween. It's a werewolf. Okay, so this is just the mask. And you can see it's got sort of the mangy looking hair all along the back. And this just goes right over your head. And your face can be out right in the middle, so you can see sort of your whole face there, so you're free to eat and drink and talk. You've got the big plastic ears here, and the fur kind of goes all the way under on the chin. Okay. And inside is the band that just kind of wraps around the back of the head on the inside. And if you'd like, you could just do this alone. I think that's good enough for a Halloween costume. It's pretty cool, very traditional. But you could choose to purchase this as well. This sort of goes along with the mask. This is just sort of a tattered, ripped up flannel looking top. But what's special about this one is that it does have some more of the matching fur right up here at the neck. Okay, so it kind of goes nicely. But you could imagine that you can sort of just wear whatever you'd like. You could find something similar like this at any store. Any kind of flannel top. Sometimes people will pair this werewolf mask with, let's say, a really cool looking leather jacket. Something along those lines. Really even just some jeans and a t-shirt would be perfect as well. But if you like this design with the fur, this is another option, okay? Alright. Okay, next we have a cute little gangster Easter outfit for your son or daughter to wear. So this was a popular item a couple of years back. You can see this is a child size. And this set includes the jacket right here. The jacket here, the pants, and it also comes with a shirt as well as the red tie. And we can also take a look at the hat. So you can see the material on this one. It's just kind of a pullover. Actually, it does have the closure here with a zip. Okay. So it's not one of those sort of elastic waistbands. In the back it is, okay, for a little bit of comfort and to hold them in place. It does have belt loops, so you could choose to pair it with a belt. It also has pockets. It's pretty cool, and it's just the black sort of pinstripe design on the entire suit. So this is on the jacket and the pants. Okay, so this is it's got the little cuffs at the bottom of the pant leg. Is sort of the style. Okay, you can use a nice little pair of dress shoes with that. Something comfy for trick-or-treating. And it comes along with the hat. Okay. See that style there. Comes in black. And the hats are just one size. So this is kind of nice to put together because it really is just an outfit. So it's not too difficult for a child to wear. Alright. So next I'd like to show you this beautiful accessory. Now, this is a pair of wings. You can see the full product there. Okay, so these are very glittery, black, and this, you could say, if you wear this, you're kind of going for a dark angel look. So these go right on the back and they stay in place with these straps here. So you just put the arm through the strap on either side and that's it. They are in place. And the wings sit on the back. And it comes along with this headband. So you can see that's why it's called the Dark Angel. It's got the halo. The halo is black with some black feathers. Okay, you simply put the headband on your head and the wires hold up the halo. And then you could pair this costume with anything that you'd like to wear under the wings. You could go for the all black look. You could choose a different color, maybe white. You can wear a dress, bodysuit, just pants and a top. Anything that comes to mind will go well with these wings, because just like some of the previous costumes, the wings and the accessories really are the main focus of the costume, so that's all you really need to worry about. Alright, so let me see what is next. Alright, so next I'd like to show you another mask. Okay, so here you can see it's just a skeleton mask. Very simple costume choice. It does say R.I.P. on the skull. And it's open for the eyes, so you can still see pretty well with this mask. And the mouth is open as well. It may not appear to be, but there is an opening there. So you'd still be able to talk and eat and drink, all of those fun things. It's very smooth on the inside, so it shouldn't be too uncomfortable. You can see it's very sort of bendy, so it can kind of sit around the shape of your face. And it's got the strap that goes around the back of the head to hold it in place. And that's it. Another simple costume. So this, you could wear anything you'd like with this. You could do a full skeleton suit. You know, they sell those body suits. You could wear something like a big black robe or something like that. You can wear so many different things. The possibilities are endless for this one. Alright. So this one here, this one is just a kind of simple decorative item. As you can see, it is a jack-o'-lantern man or a pumpkin man. So here is what the material looks like. Just the kind of orange and black checkered. I guess this is part of the top. I think it might be a sleeve. Okay, so they're pretty long, and it just has the one end open. So you stuff the sleeve. I would recommend possibly leaves if you have some trees nearby that you can kind of rake up the leaves and stuff them right inside of the man. So it is 6 feet tall, and that's really all that you do is stuff him in any way you choose, and it comes with the ties. So you have the different separated parts of the body. You have the head and the arms, and I believe it's the torso and the legs. And it comes with the little plastic ties. So you simply tie them up at the ends after you stuff it. And and then you secure all of the parts all together. And then you can pose him however you'd like. On the porch, maybe. Alright, so that's kind of another easy item to decorate your home. Alright, so here is a very cute costume for a baby. I'll have to open this one up so you can see it a little better. But you might be able to tell it is a Superman costume. And this one is for an infant. So let me see if I can open this up for you. So let's see. Here is the image just a little better. You can see the little guy. So this costume is a good size for an infant. It's meant to be for 6 to 12 months. Okay. And it's nice and comfy, nice and soft. It's just a little onesie. Okay, and you see the Superman logo with the belt on the front. And of course it's got the buttons along the legs and buttons in the back as well. Long sleeve to keep the baby warm. Okay. And of course, you've got to have the cape. Okay, so here we have the Superman cape with the S on the back. And the cape does secure around at the top with a little snap button. I can't do it right now, but nice and soft. Okay, very cute for a baby. So I'm going to put this one away. Let's fold this up nicely. Okay, so how about this guy here? Now this is a must-have, I think, for Halloween decor. It is a very large sized spider. See that guy there? He's got 8 posable legs, so you can really put this guy anywhere, and he's very scary when you put him in just the right spot. His legs are kind of, it's got the wire in there, so you can bend it and wrap the legs around to kind of hold on, whether you're putting him in a big web Or, maybe he could just be kind of in a spot on a wall somewhere. Just somewhere where he will be seen. Maybe in a corner where people gather. Or just outside for the trick-or-treaters. Okay. So this is a great one. Another costume for a adolescent. But so this is a Naruto costume. Popular not too long ago. There's some super fans of Naruto still, if you happen to know any. So this is for, I guess, an older child. So this comes with the entire uniform. You can see here Naruto. So it should come with the jacket and the headband as well, and the pants. And this size looks to be for a child, but it's extra large in size. I don't believe we have this in all of the different sizes. So this one may be a little large, and it might also fit an adult that is a small enough size to fit. Okay. It's soft. It's got a nice zipper for the jacket. And it's nice and soft and warm and comfy. And I guess you would wear something underneath. Maybe like a t-shirt, pants. So it'll be good for it to be a little roomier in the size so that you can make sure you wear something underneath, because it's not very thick material. Okay. So here is one more item here. So this is an adorable little costume, again for an infant. I believe it's a little tangled up here. It's a little ladybug. Very cute. You can see it's just a little dress there. Very cute little dress with the polka dots, of course. Nice sort of satiny material. And the pretty little flower detail there. And it looks like it's just kind of a pullover. And on the back, of course, you've got the wings. Nice and sturdy. So this is for an infant. Let's see, what size is that? So this is a short sleeve, and you may need to put a little blanket over the baby. Put a little blanket maybe, depending on the weather, of course. So this is meant to be for a baby 12 to 24 months. Cute little tiny ladybug. Okay. Alright. So I believe that that is all of the items that we are going to look at today. We do have a lot more shipments coming in this weekend. So if you haven't found anything that you like, please come back and visit us again. And I hope that you find everything you need for this Halloween season, okay? Alright, thank you so much and enjoy your holiday.